Today was a great day and I hit a big 600-pound PR for my deadlift, so that's my first 600 pounds. A lot of our teammates went up to Iowa to go ahead and support Eric at the UPA meet that's going on over there in Dubuque. So today I just lifted with Mike, Lucia, Jordan Wolf, and my brother Adrian. So you'll go ahead and you'll see a little bit of footage from them here. Jordan is working off, I think it's a 3-inch deficit. He's trying to go ahead and really just work off the floor, get explosive, and then also kind of make the lockout a little harder. That way when he's working off the floor, it's a lot easier for him to go ahead and kind of lock out and get speed off the floor. Right here I included 2 sets also of myself from a side view. I usually never do that, but I've been talking a lot about what it means to go ahead and seesaw in a deadlift. So for those of you that have been wondering what I'm talking about, that's exactly what I mean. So you can kind of see where the bar path goes and how I kind of pull back with my upper body and pull forward with my hips. Right there is Mike hitting a 405, and here's my brother hitting a 275. My brother's been coming along a really long way. He's been doing extremely well. We brought him over here today to Barbell Central just so he can go ahead and kind of get his hands on a real deadlift bar. He's usually used to deadlifting over at Elite Fitness, and the difference between a stiff bar and a real nice deadlift bar is incredible. So I wanted to go ahead and kind of have him experience that a little bit here. Here's Mike with a 495. You know, he's going to be competing in the end of February at the 181 class. He's actually going to go ahead and go for the all-time world record in that class, which is I believe in the 720s, but he's going to go ahead and shoot for a 740 squat. Just last weekend, he did hit a 720 squat. So if you want to go ahead and follow him on Instagram, you can. I'm also going to go ahead and link his YouTube at the bottom so you guys can go ahead and kind of check him out a little bit. Here's 560 off that deficit. And as you can see, it gets harder towards the top for him, but that's really the goal of it, is to go ahead and kind of make it harder. So today Mike also went up to 545, and then he kind of just, you know, took it a little bit easy for today as he's going into the meet and kind of patting down his technique still a little bit. Here's 360. This is pretty much pretty close to my brother's max, and he did really well in going ahead and working with that. Here's 550 for me. I got a little weird right there with the lockout. Sometimes that happens if I kind of set my toes in or out too much. And then here's Jordan with 625. He had a little bit of trouble with the very last inch, but I mean, as you can tell, he's extremely strong right off the floor. And you know, it's definitely an easy lift for him without the deficit. So finally, here's my 600-pound deadlift, my first one. I'm really happy overall with the way it went. You can probably tell on my right hand a little bit that my grip gave out a little bit. That's because I had baby powder in my hand, but I'm still happy with it. So go ahead and subscribe, and you can also follow